What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is Tyree, and this is a rant section where I just go on a rant about some things that are really pressing on my heart. The first thing I want to rant about is the MTV Music Awards. This is crazy. I didn't watch it. I'm on a blog. I look at blogs with other youth pastors, and some people feel though it's their ministry to go ahead and take a look at what's going on there, report it. But just for some people, just the comments that they're saying, this one guy, he took the liberty to look at everything and just fill us in on what's going on. This is absolutely madness. This is crazy. All the talk about the male genitalia. This is disturbing. The guy Adam from Saturday Night Live, and now Justin Timberlake, little innocent Mickey Mouseketeer, Justin Timberlake, teaming up with the guy from Saturday Night Live, I guess, to sell some more records and to get some more notoriety. But they are going off the stinking charts. They're going bonkers. And then they had a part on there on the MTV Music Awards called WTF. For those of you that don't know what WTF means, it means what the bleep. And they had a what the bleep moment. They made a category called what the bleep. This is crazy. Where are we setting the line at? Are students going to know what the line is? Do we as adults know what the line is when it comes to our media choices? Here's the deal. I'm involved with a music ministry, and if you wouldn't want me filling out the rest of the word on what the bleep, and if you think that would be too vulgar, then why look at it on regular TV? If you have an issue with me saying what the and then fill it in, and you have a problem with that, or your eyes would get all wild. I mean, why watch it? Why watch it? Why watch it? Craziness. So and they had words that were bleeped out, but get this, the words that weren't bleeped out. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, then you need to call MTV and say, listen, get this garbage off of here. The words that weren't bleeped out were penis. One of the words that weren't bleeped out was balls. One of the words that went bleeped out was V-I-C-K. Words that weren't bleeped out during the MTV Music Awards. One of the most watched awards ceremonies that students watch. This is ridiculous. This is redonkulous. It's craziness. And so it's bad enough that we got colleges showing hardcore porn videos in their lecture halls, talking about studying the anatomy or whatever excuse they want to go through is just fulfilling the lustful flesh, man. This has got to be conquered, man. We got to step up. We got to get this thing under submission. It's a beast, and every single one of us that needs to be tamed. Self-control, man. We got to beat that thing back into submission. It can't be anything goes. It can't be. So what are we going to do about it? Well, lawmakers are talking about they're going to do things with the ratings and make sure that that they flash a little sign up on the ratings so parents know and all that. But then on the flip side, parents got to know what the ratings are, and parents got to enforce it. And listen, I know it's tough if you as a parent to make the distinction between rules and relationships. A parent or a friend. I know those things are hard, but listen, without a relationship, you can't set rules. Okay, so it's important that we just continue this relationship with our young people, leave them lines of communication wide open, that they feel free, that they feel open enough to be able to talk to us, and also be made available. Just because you're home doesn't mean that you're available. Make yourself available, whether you need to just have a time of the day, and I'm not talking about a day of the week, I'm talking about a time of the day, not one every 7, but just one out of the 24 hours a day. Not one day out of the 7 days, but one, just a moment out of that day to say, listen, is anything pressing on your mind? This is what I'm hearing. If you would like for me to provide you resources, you as an adult, where you can find this stuff out about what's going on in the youth culture that's relevant today that you can discuss with your children. Listen, the days of being too ashamed and too backwards, those days are behind us. Those days are long gone. We gotta get up into the face of our young people. We've gotta be relevant. We gotta talk about the issues that matter to them. If we don't do it, MTV is gonna raise your kids. VH1 is gonna raise your kids. Media is gonna raise your kids. The kids at school are gonna raise your kids. You got to get involved. It takes a village, y'all. And I'm one of the village. Hope you're one of the village. And so, what's the solution? What's the solution? Well, for one, you can probably block MTV. If you don't want to do that, just take 15 minutes and just look. MTV wasn't like MTV when I was growing up. I mean, there used to be music videos on there. There's hardly no music videos on there. But you know what? On the for real, times have changed, man. Listen, in just a matter of just a couple years, it used to be like $1 a meg. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by this. It used to be $100 a gig. I can remember just getting a little memory stick card. You wanted 1 gig, it was $100. That was a bargain. Then it went down to like $89.99 to get on sale at Staples, and that was a bargain. Now, man, I got a 4. Where's the thing? I got a 4 gig jump drive for $10. For $10, times are radically changing. And listen, I go into all the middle schools and all the high schools in Washington County. And one of the things I do in high schools is a presentation along with the Washington County Health Department called Sex Has Consequences for all 9th grade students. Listen, as of two years ago, in 2000, two years ago, in 2007, it was said that if people were sexually active and they were age 25 and over, that 1 of 3 of those people are going to have an STI, sexually transmitted infection, or some of us may know as sexually transmitted diseases. 1 out of 3. Now you know what the statistic is? It'll blow your stinking mind. The statistic is 1 out of 2 people. That means if people are sexually active and they're over the age of 25, that half of them are going to have an STI. What? It's crazy. And we know it's higher because people aren't getting tested. They're too ashamed to go. The health department is telling people that they need to go tell their partner, but they're too ashamed to tell their partner. Not too ashamed to have sex with their partner, but too ashamed to talk to their partner about issues that really matter about their health. People ain't ready. It's not an age thing, or whenever you're the age, or whenever you're ready. Listen, if I was 12 yesterday and I'm 13 now, I'm older. Does that mean I'm able to have sex now? I'm old enough. Or just a couple seconds ago, now it's a couple seconds, I'm older now. Listen, we as adults, man, can't even get in the same agreement, can't even get in line with what is right. You know what I'm doing? I'm gonna make a narrow-minded decision. I'll make a brainwashed decision. Check this out. Let's go back to the Bible. Okay, you wanna know why? Because our country was founded on godly principles. This is how our country became so successful. Now, I don't know if you've seen it, but our country's going down the tubes, man. Why? Because our forefathers used to pray before they made the decisions. Now, based on how the polls are going, if how I'm going to stay in office, I'm talking about Democratic and Republican. I ain't just talking about one person, but listen, here's the deal. And talk about narrow-minded, okay? You want to talk about me being narrow-minded because I'm thinking of the Bible? You know what's narrow-minded? Narrow-minded is when I'm going outside with my son to play football, and I got people in my neighborhood that just are cussing at their kids. Why? Because they don't have anything else to say. That's narrow-minded. Narrow-minded is when a guy can't have a conversation with another guy without bringing up some type of sexual explicit content. That's narrow-minded. You know what's narrow-minded? Narrow-minded is when I'm listening to people's conversations and they can't stop cussing, keep dropping the F-bomb. That is stinking narrow-minded, if you ask me. That is craziness. Listen, our youth are under attack. You know how much our youth are under attack? Our youth are so much under attack, we can't even determine when a baby is a baby. You know what? One of the people that were put into office, our president put into office, that voted, what was one of the lawyers that made sure that when this one abortionist, this woman had a baby, the baby was born. As we say, born. The baby was born. Even in their minds, when the baby was born, they still killed the baby. I ain't say aborted, they killed the baby and they called it abortion. Crazy. Would you let somebody come into your house and just beat your kids up and cuss at them and kill them? No, you wouldn't do it. But we just sit back and you know what the killer is? The killer is silence. That's what the killer is. The killer is silence. People that know to do right and they stay silent about it. That's the killer. So what are you going to do about it?